Hi, sixth graders. We're so excited to have you join us Friday morning for the Young Author Celebration of Kindergarten Writing. We have put together a portfolio of 3 stories that we collected from November, January, and last week. And you'll see a dedication page and about the author. And so we have some do's and don'ts as our kindergartners share their good work that they've been writing all year.
So one of the things before we get into our do's and don'ts, we wanted to remind you that they are beginning writers. They're learning so much. They're learning how to write letters. They're learning the sounds of letters. They're sounding out words. We do something in kindergarten you might remember called brave spelling. So it's most likely that most words that they've written are not spelled 100% properly.
Book spelling.
Book spelling. So, but that's okay. So we made a list of do's and don'ts. We're gonna go over them. We're gonna start with all the do's.
Yeah.
So
start with compliments. Oh my gosh, look at what you've done. And you can notice any little thing. Like, I see all these words on your paper. That's amazing.
Or you labeled your words, or I love your illustrations.
Speech bubbles.
And then do ask questions, like what gave you that idea, or
who inspired you for this story?
you know what to do. Do notice what they've done in their writing. Notice if they've added spaces, if they've done a really good job with brave spelling, if they've added any snap words, which are sight words. Notice if their printing looks really nice. Whatever you notice, that is also a really excellent compliment.
Clap when they're done. They're going to go through the whole booklet and just marvel at them. It's amazing that anyone learns how to read and write. And when you think about 5 and 6-year-olds learning to read and write, it's pretty special.
Yes. Also, if they get stuck, and it's very possible that they will, offer help to them. And you might also not be sure what it says, but you can just sort of just say, oh, this is so great, this is such a great story, and we'll be circulating, so if you need to come and find us, we'll help you too.
And this is something that you'll sit together, so your group might decide to sit in a circle or sit at a table, but just really encourage that one voice at a time, and so that we can give our young authors the attention they deserve.
Yes. And stay sitting the whole time. Okay, so here's the don'ts. Don't.
Do not laugh at them. If it's a funny story, laugh with them. But as you know, as writers, it takes a lot of courage to share your work, and so nobody appreciates. And they're very smart kids. They would know if you're laughing at them.
Yeah, especially I know that you'd be laughing at something you think is cute, but for them, it's they're working really hard and they've put themselves out there. So if you do laugh, make sure that it's an authentic laugh about a funny story. Don't
tell them don't tell them you must read this. If they're getting stuck, ask those questions. Do you need some help? Or listen, what do you notice about this? Because some of the words, they might not remember these stories, especially the November true stories. So
you could also say, talk about the picture. Tell us about the picture.
Yeah, tell us about the picture is always a good one.
Yes. Also, don't, and this is a big don't, we are saying no to pals on laps.
At any time.
Not in chapel, not during a celebration, not during any pal time. Just sit next to your pal. That's awesome.
If you're helping a kindergartner read their story and you really can't read their work, don't say that. Don't go, I can't read your work. Just say, I wonder what it could be. You're putting all these letters down. Let's see if we can figure this out. And then kind of move it along. If everyone's just kind of at a standstill, let's go to the next page.
And then finally, you're reading together in your little pal family, and if you're done, you've only just begun. That's what we say to them. So you're not going to get up and run around and say we're done. You guys are the leaders, and you're going to say, can you reread your story, or ask them more questions, or have a conversation. But it's not going to be a playtime. It's going to be a sitting down and celebrating their really hard work that they've done.
Yeah, I think it's going to take the whole time.
Yeah.
But if another idea is, you can talk about your own writing journey and things that you've learned over the years about your own writing. So we're excited to have you.
Yes.
I mean, this is our first time we've had a writing celebration with 6th grade pals, so this is a first for us.
So
as
thank
well.
you, pals. We can't wait to see you on Friday.
All right, thank you.